Do you remember that movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, when Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal's characters keep talking about Paddington 2 and how good it is? Well, after seeing Wonka, I found myself wanting to watch that right after seeing this, seeing as it's from the same director, Paul King. By the way, good job, sir. What's going on all my cartoon and movie lovers? This is JC from Jacey Flicks, and today I'm going to be reviewing Wonka, a film directed by Paul King, starring Timothée Chalamet, Hugh Grant, Sally Hawkins, Kala Lane, and Keegan-Michael Key, just to name a few of the stars in this film. Now, before I do get started, please know that this will be a spoiler-free review for you guys. All right. So Wonka is based on the extraordinary character at the center of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Wonka tells the wondrous story of how the world's greatest inventor, magician, and chocolate maker becomes the beloved Willy Wonka we know today. A couple of nights ago, I was able to see an early screening of this movie at a nearby Harkins Theater, right? Immediately once the movie started, I noticed there was some singing. And I've always thought that with movies and musicals, or movies with musical numbers in there, that it's a difficult thing to balance, especially with it being a kids movie and if you're not a Disney movie, right? Especially from the past. But this movie not only captures the magic of seeing what it truly is to have ambitions and dreams, but also captures the hope that one has when they start their own business of selling products that they want to just make a mark on this world, right? And one of the things I loved about this film was not only Timothée, who does a great job of showing that whimsical character of Wonka, but it also encapsulates the taste of every chocolate that he makes. Ironically, even the chocolate he creates works as a symbolic metaphor of solving a problem for that person or even giving their soul what it needs at that specific moment. It kind of acts as a characteristic that brings out more depth in Wonka. It took me back to a saying that I always heard when I was a kid. The best kinds of food are the ones that feed your soul. So yes, there is singing in here and musical numbers, but it keeps you wanting more. The musical numbers are not only well put together, and the humor also aims at making the kids laugh, but even the adults. There's also a surprising appearance that made me smile with someone I hadn't seen in a while. I didn't even expect to see. And he's a character that you see in the beginning as well as throughout. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, you guys. It not only had me craving chocolate about 15 minutes in, but also felt more like a Disney movie than Disney's last movie, which was Wish, that came out about a week ago. So I left with a smile on my face from this early screening. And not only that, but I was lucky enough to receive a gift bag as I was leaving that included some of Wonka's chocolates that added to the experience. As far as the negatives, you guys, I would say that although the musical numbers were well put together, there does seem to be about one or two, maybe even three, that they could have left out of the movie or they didn't have to have in there. I felt like the ending could have been shortened just a bit, although I did appreciate the loose ends that they do tie up at the end. I still say, aside from those nitpicks, I really enjoyed this movie, you guys, and I'm excited to see what director Paul King brings to the table for a sequel, if they do decide to make a sequel for this. If not, I'm just excited to see the next film he makes. So let me know in the comments what you thought about the film. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What would you have changed about this movie, which is kind of like a prequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? And let me know what you thought of Timothée Chalamet as Wonka. I felt like he brought a lot to the table. And again, I'm excited to see what they do if they do decide to make a sequel to this. Now, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give Wonka 4 flames out of 5. Please let me know what you guys think about it when you see it this weekend. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What would you have changed about it, if anything? And what do you think about Paul King's direction and his whimsical nature of this film? Are you excited for new sequels, if there are going to be any? Or even just any other upcoming films from Paul King. All right. So let me know in the comments below. Again, my name is JC from Jacey Flicks. And until next time, I'm out.